What up, YouTube? Timmons here. Since this month, I'm doing my reviews for past August films. Now August, like the last week of August, always has some really cool horror films coming out. Sometimes they could be cool, sometimes not so good. But maybe one of the best horror films to ever get released in the month of August of the 2010s has got to be You're Next. You're Next, which premiered all the way back in August 2012, directed by Adam Wingard. Of course, he just gave us Godzilla vs. Kong. He gave us the Death Note remake. He's also doing some other stuff, like he's doing the a Thundercats movie, a Face Off remake. But to me, his best film, like he's done some other interesting stuff too, like The Guest. He's done some other interesting stuff. But my favorite movie he's ever done has got to be You're Next. This is one of my favorite horror movies to get released that year, by the way. You're Next is so awesome. It's so bloody, gory. I mean, it's pretty much a messed up family reunion, by the way. It's where like this upper class family named the Divisions, who are like extremely wealthy. They are rich and all that. They are pretty much stuck up. Yeah, hence the rich people. So we know how rich people could be. They could be stuck up. But anywho. But so of course, in an attempt to mend their broken families, you got Aubrey played by a horror icon Barbara Crampton, who, by the way, I just saw Jacob's wife. She's so good. I gotta do my review for that. But anyway, so you got Barbara Crampton, who plays Aubrey, and Rob Morgan, who plays Pa, who decides to celebrate their wedding anniversary by inviting their 4 children and their children's significant others to their weekend estate and so, like, the celebration ends up kicking off to a rocky start when these assailants in these animal masses suddenly attack them, and so the divisions must put together or die. So of course the lead girl is played by Shawnee Vincent, who actually is staying one of the sons here, and she is trying to take them down one by one. She is best known for some of the Step Up movies. She is so badass in this. Shawnee Vincent was awesome in this film. This movie literally is one of the most gorgeous movies I've seen that year. It's so fun. It's entertaining. It's literally a horror film hardly no one talks about. But it's definitely a really fun one. It had a really cool cast. You had the likes of the late Nicholas Tucci, A.J. Bowen was in this, Joe Swanberg. Barbara Crampton was terrific in this. The film actually premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival back in 2011. Oh, it was actually released in 2013, not 2012. Well, I don't know where I got 2012 from, but anyway, 2013 had some really cool horror films that year. With Texas Chainsaw, Evil Dead, the Carrie remake. I mean, when you talk about a cool horror films in 2013 had some really solid ones. And the animal masks, like we've seen movies with kills with animal masks before. I actually wanted some of these masks. Like these were some of the coolest masks. Like these definitely had some really cool face masks. Like forgot face covering. Like this type of mask we should be wearing during a pandemic. Like seriously. But anyway, yeah. The violence is this thing. I'm not going to spoil it because I still don't know how many people still haven't. I know the movie got released in 2013, but I still don't know how many people still haven't seen it. But it's definitely probably one of the most underrated, underappreciated horror films to get out. To get released in the last number of years. It's a really solid slash film. The writing is pretty good. The acting by Shawnee Vincent and Barbara Crampton was pretty good. I mean, definitely a really solid film worth checking out. It's a shame they never did a sequel, and also not to mention the twist at the end. I remember watching this, I literally did not see that twist coming. Some of the kills, by the way, you literally had someone, a character, killing someone with literally with a microwave. Yeah. But man, if you guys have not really seen You're Next, you can actually find it on, you can actually find it on Hulu, you can find it on Vudu, Apple TV, Prime Video. Go watch You're Next. One of the best horror films in the last number of years. One of the most underrated ones there is too. But anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever seen the 2012 horror film You're Next? If so, what started? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What are some favorite parts, some of your favorite moments? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timmy signing out.